Oh, let me sexy, I want to feel your love. 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 I want to feel your love.
Attention, you are now tuned in to Pass the Controller.
Game on.
Round table, show me your moves. How these moves get good and get in the groove.
Gears of war like Sonic hopping the tuck.
You don't want the smoke, you'll get bodied by big nuts.
Come for the character, stay for the content.
Fans from the elite to the civic minded.
Conventions are streamed, the topics deceased.
So tune in, peace and hair grease.
Let's go, baby.
Peace and hair grease.
Pass that, pass that, pass that, pass the controller. Pass that, pass that, pass that, pass the controller. Pass that, pass that, pass that, pass the controller. Pass that, pass that, pass that, pass the controller.
Yo, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? That's right. It's another episode of Pass the Controller. That's right. Pass the Controller, where we're going to admit that Sony dropped the mic, man. We'll talk about that later on, man. Listen, you know what it is, man. My name is Mark Knuckles Carter. Big knucks to all of you lovely gamers out there. Remember, respect your gaming elders, man. But we got the regular crew with us, man. That's right. It's always going to be the three of us, like the three musketeers in the gaming community that you can't beat. No matter who you play, I don't care. I don't care what you do. Listen, we got my man right now at the bottom. Y'all see him right there with the Deathloop background, because you know he's going to talk so much about that. What up, Smoke? What's going on, man? Man, Smoke is man, listen. Mic check on Smoke, man. Mic check on Smoke. There you go.
It's another. See, I must have went through another loop. I just came from another dimension, man. Just hitting the multiverse like crazy. It's a what if scenario. It's a multiverse scenario. It's here. I'm here in the multiverse of Pass the Controller, and I just had me a Snickers bar, and the three musketeers that have been around for a long time. It's time to unlock some new candy bars, man.
Snickers bar up, man. Oh my God, man. Yo, listen, it's good to have you again, Smoke, man. Civic, my man over here, looking shiny as ever, cuz I love this, man. Listen, first of all, that's probably the most basic, like, created character. If you want to create a video game character, and this is probably the most basic features, man. Like, seriously, I feel like Civic got the most basic features of creating a character. Like, you don't have to do that much. You don't have to do that much. You don't have to slide the bar, nothing. Maybe on the muscles bar, probably you have to slide it up. But everything else, man, it's like hair. You don't have no hair, and you can put that in the middle. You know what I mean? The face, you can put in the middle, because, you know, it's like, yeah, it's basic. Civic is basic character creation. What's up, character creation? It's basic Civic. How you been, man? How you been?
Oh, wow.
I love this man. He's going to kill me.
All right.
Oh, man. So we get it. It's going to get Civ. Oh, man. Go introduce yourself to the people. What's up, man?
What's going on? I'm Civic Minded, also known by my government name, Brian Lessig, allegedly. But yeah, what's going on, everybody? Here to talk about some games, man. We're about to throw down. Got a lot to cover, and we only have about an hour to do it. So,
man, we do.
Should get to it.
Yes, we do.
We bought some trading cards in. We're using our special XP cards for this mission, and we only got an hour long to do it.
We do.
We're going to get some bonus points because we're doing an hour-long mission.
Exactly. And
happy Batman Day.
It's Batman. It's Batman. I forgot it's Batman Day. Yeah. Batman Day. Oh, that means everybody.
Batman all day.
Oh, seriously. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Man. That's what I'm talking. That means everybody go play Arkham Asylum or any Arkham game or Injustice, man. Listen, play anything Batman. I might just play some retro Batman, to be honest with you, man. Seriously.
Batman on the NES.
Yeah, man, exactly. I missed that. I missed the music to that, yo. Seriously. I don't know if anybody remembers the music, soundtrack to that, but I just missed the music, seriously. Listen, we got a jam-packed show. This is going to be crazy, man. But before we get to our show, we got a special announcement, and it's going to be insane. That's right. Your boys is going to be live at Too Many Games. That's right. Too Many Games, October 8th to the 10th of this year. That means it's got a couple weeks, man. Listen, we got to jam as much content to you as possible. We got a late night show, man. So that means you're not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere at all. Listen, Too Many Games is awesome, man. I don't know if you ever been. Listen, I don't know if Too Many Games is kind of like the best thing in Philadelphia, man. But really though, Too Many Games is so much fun. I mean, seriously, you got special guests that's going to be there besides us, man. If you want to count us as special guests, yeah, besides us. But you got awesome special guests. Remember Charles Martinet? We actually did a interview with good old Charlie at Great Philly Comic Con. This was, God, how many years ago was it, Civ?
2019.
2019? I thought it was a little further than that, man.
2018.
2018. Okay.
Kenny James was there too.
That's right, Kenny James, the voice of Bowser. That's awesome too, man. So just, I mean, I don't know if we could pull some plugs or pull some hair or whatever, man. Just try to get Charles on the show. Maybe, we don't know. We'll see what happens. But I guarantee you that we have a lot to offer. We're going to do some games with you guys too. Matter of fact, for those that actually joined our last panel, this is our second panel that we're doing ever, live panel. It's our third panel. This is our third panel because we did one at J1Con. We did one at Great Philly Comic Con. So this is our third panel that we're doing. And for those that know us, man, we like to give a whole bunch of crap away. So we're going to do that. We're going to play some games, man, especially with the guys.
Yeah, so for those of you that like crap, come to the right place.
Listen, that's what we do, man. But we're going to be there, man. We're going to be there. We're going to give away a lot of stuff, man. So we hope to see a packed crowd, man, that want to take all our prizes and stuff like that, man. We're going to talk nothing but video games to y'all, man. It's going to be a lot of fun. Trust me, we're going to make this interactive as possible. This is going to be insane. But again, like I said, too many games. If you're not come for us, come for the rest of the guests, man. Charles Martinet, James Rolfe, man, the Angry Video Game Nerd. He's going to be awesome, man. You got everybody. You got some wrestlers, the Blue Meanie, Stevie Richards. What? Dog, I cannot wait, man. You got freaking Some Call Me Johnny.
Some of them I used to work with in the ring. So
yeah,
I know Meanie. Yeah.
Oh, dude. So are we going to see? Are we going to see a fight between the Smoke and a Blue Meanie and Hollywood Nova in a 3-way cage match, ladders and chairs? Are we going to see that soon?
You never know.
Oh, dude, I hope so, man.
Smoke might come out of the clouds and just wham, hit him with.
Oh, that's going to be dope, man. But like I said, we got tons of guests. So make sure that y'all go to toomanygames.com and buy your tickets. That's right. We have our panel on Friday, October 8th at 9:15. So make sure that you be there early. Matter of fact, you're going to be there early. You're going to be there all day. So end your day, end your night, Friday night with us, man. So definitely going to be there at Too Many Games. It's going to be so much fun. Like, seriously, I can't wait for it, yo. I'm excited for it. I'm going to be just, I don't know, man. I got a lot of things planned for that, man. When we have live shows, trust me, man, I go all out. All out. Seriously, man. So that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. TooManyGames.com. Get your tickets right now. Anyway, that is all the announcements that we have as far as what we've been playing. Siv, what you been playing, man? Let's start off with you.
Oh, man. Well, we've been playing Aliens Fireteam.
That's right.
Hey, Mark, why don't you show the audience how we've been looking in the game?
Oh my God, is that the one that you actually? I can't even get to it, man. I can't even get to it. It won't let me. It won't let me, man. I can't even get to it in time. That's all right. We'll post it on the Pass Controller fan page, man. But go ahead, Sid. So Alien Fireteam, let's get it started off with that, man.
Yeah, no, it's a fun game. I mean, it's really the third Aliens game, and it's a. In the recent years, there's been like 3 main Alien games. So you had Aliens Colonial Marines, and a lot of people really didn't care for that very much. And then we had, a couple of years ago, we had Alien Isolation, which was more of almost like a survival horror sort of thing. This game, Aliens Fireteam Elite, it's a lot like, almost like Left 4 Dead or World War Z. You just have hordes of these enemies coming in. You play as an alien in a squad and a fire team of 3 members.
Mm-hmm.
And it's online co-op, very cool, very fun. You're running these little missions here. You're facing off against aliens. You're facing off against like the Wailing Yutani synth droids and everything like this who go crazy. Symbiotes. It really borrows. This game does a really good job. It borrows from almost everything in the Aliens franchise. So you get a little bit of Alien, you get Aliens, you get Prometheus.
Mm-hmm.
Get it really like takes the entire mythology and references a lot of it. It's a big fan service game, lots of good references in there. Control's great, the action is really fun, the game looks amazing. It's a good looking game. Sounds great, like all the guns sound like the guns from the movies and stuff
right.
Like that sounds really cool because they have like a really distinct sound, so I really appreciated that. This game's going to get better over time. I will say that the start has been just a little bit rocky. Online matchmaking is hit or miss.
Mm-hmm.
They've done some patches so far that they fixed a couple things, but every time they go to fix something, they break something else. It's just how it is these days.
Yeah.
They'll get it sorted out, but I think the game is the MSRP is like $40 for this game.
Oh, that's perfect. Yeah.
And then they're doing like add-ons over time and stuff like that for content. So I like it a lot. It's fun. There's 12 levels right now, and you can whip through all 12, in various stages of difficulty. You could probably do a good playthrough in maybe like 2 to 3 days, all 12 levels. But you replay them on harder difficulties. I'll say this: the first 3 difficulty levels, they're manageable.
Mm-hmm.
But the last 2 difficulty levels, I have never seen an online co-op game harder. Like it is the hardest of hard.
Really?
Like, it's Dark Souls hard. I can't even with other experienced players, I can't beat the first level of the second hardest difficulty. It's
Really?
as close to I'm sure it's possible, but it feels impossible. Like I'm pretty good at the game, no lie. Like I mean, I have almost all the trophies already in the game. Like
That's good. Yeah.
Through it like at a pretty good rate. It's a lot of fun. It's a really good challenge. But I almost feel like the difficulty curve kind of like spikes. Like it starts here and then it goes blam. It gets like super hard real fast. So, but no, it's totally cool. It's a lot of fun. I was playing with Smoke. Mark, I know you were on that one
for a little bit. Yeah.
Session we did real quick.
Yeah, we got to get back in this, man, for sure. Because
dude, whenever you guys are ready. Like I said, man. I mean, it's 3-player co-op. I know that there's glitches out there. You can get 4 to 5 players.
Ooh, really?
Man, it's not. Yeah, people have figured out a way. I'm not going to talk about it I haven't done it yet because it's not. I wouldn't know how to tell people how to do it. But there are like online ways that you can trick the game, and you can get 5 people into a lobby.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's out there. So yeah, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, man, it's definitely fun. I like it a lot. It's pretty cool. I'm a big Aliens fan, so it's perfect for me. I know when we're running through this game, Smoke and I were like quoting.
Yeah, y'all was getting at it, man.
Yeah, of course, So yeah, it's a lot of fun. Very cool game. Definitely better than Aliens Colonial Marines. How about that?
I love how we go back to Aliens Colonial Marines, man. Just compare it, and we know that's a horrible game.
First, like, I didn't hate that game.
Right.
I mean, I know that there's a whole thing behind it because they kind of like oversold it and underdelivered it, but I still thought that the game that we got was okay. It was fun, some cool stuff about it. I didn't think it was like the worst game of all time. Some people would really like to bash it, but I will say that I don't think it's better than Alien Isolation.
Nothing's better than Alien Isolation. We talk about
Alien Isolation could have been a game of the year contender. If it was, I don't remember if it was or not, but that was such a fun game.
Yeah.
Just legitimately scary.
Pretty much. You talk about like, oh my God, it's anxiety inducing in that, man. Seriously, like it's more of the Resident Evil, I mean, genre kind of type, which is perfect,
it's hard to compare the two games, Alien Isolation with Aliens Fireteam, because Alien Isolation really was like an homage to the first Alien movie.
Exactly.
Survival horror, like you had to be careful, skulk around. You couldn't really fight back a whole lot against the alien. Fireteam Elite is more like the second movie, the Aliens movie with the Colonial Marines who go in, and so they're different. It's difficult to compare the first two movies because they're both masterpieces in what they are.
Mm-hmm.
One's a horror movie, and the other one is like action sci-fi.
Right.
Horror.
Right.
So they're different things. So, but yeah, if you like any of that stuff, highly recommend Aliens Fireteam Elite.
That's true. Yeah, that's a good point.
Smoke, what you got going on? I'm guessing you're playing a game called. Yeah, man. Go ahead. Go. Lay it on us, man.
Man, I'm trying to figure out
Fruit Loops.
Fruit Loops.
There you go, Loop. Yeah.
Oh, dude, I love that cereal, man. Fruit Loops, man.
Loop Crate.
It's the bomb, yo. It's the bomb. It's the John, man. It's the John. No, I am right now trying to discover the mystery behind Deathloop.
Let's go.
First off, let me just say this. My prediction for Game of the Year, like I called it for Ghost of Tsushima.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You're really going to solidify that Deathloop is Game of the Year right now. You're calling it right now in front of everybody.
I'm calling it early. Definitely Game of the Year contender.
Oh, Lord. Okay.
Game of the Year contender because the storyline, the graphics. I mean, where do I begin? I mean, Arcline Studios and Bethesda Softworks, they outdid themselves with this. They've done other series of games and everybody knows, but this right here, man, it was worth waiting for this game to come out. Like I understood now why they took so much time in delaying this game and everything.
Mm-hmm.
This game, I don't want to even give anything away because the storyline is so. I'm still trying to figure out some things. Like I'm on the first. I guess you could say the first level or second level because it's so deep in the story. And again, you don't want to give it away. All I'm going to say is you wake up on the beach and you're trying to figure out where the hell you're at. and a series of things happen to you, and you're trying to figure. Like again, I don't want to even tell you how you even got on the beach. There's so much stuff going on, but the cool thing about it is you see it in the commercials and all. You know, you die, you repeat, you die. It's nothing like it's not like a road game. It's definitely. I was just telling Civ this the other day. Like I have a disdain for road games, but you know, people were trying to say, well, is this something like a road game? It's not like a road game. It isn't. It isn't. It's something that road games should do more often.
Right.
It would make me end up loving road games a little bit more and appreciating them more. But this game is so, man, it's so multi-layered. It's so freaking deep. And again, it's a period piece. You know, it's taking place in the 70s sometime. But it's like I said, ball to the walls, hyper. I mean, just over the top. You can go stealth. You can go. You can go balls to the walls, guns blazing.
Yeah.
And you have to try to figure out how to undo this loop. And there's a series of bosses that you have to try to take down. But again, without giving too much away, you got to figure out the best way to kill them. And again, I'm still trying to figure out certain aspects about the character, because you're like, okay, and then every time when you repeat, every time you get killed, they give you a period where you don't go all the way back to the beach.
Right.
There are moments where you and then also there are moments where you can keep certain items, certain weapons, if you hit certain marks. And again, without giving anything away, this game will have you invested. And I mean, I was telling Civ the other day, I have to make a block of time, because the first 2 times I played it, I lost track of time. I looked up
I can imagine
5-6 hours in, and the game has got you so intrigued because you want to go back and you're like, all right, I'm gonna try a different way. Every time you go back, it's the same island, but you're on. It looks different. Whether it's the climate, whether it's the time of day, it's everything to your advantage. You use all that you have at your exposure. It's a free for all. It's again, you can go stealth. They give you the option. It's open world. It's a totally open world sandbox. It is balls to the walls fun. I had so much fun. You're going to try to figure out the storyline. You're trying to figure out how to survive, how to take out, and then you, on top of that, you got someone on that's trying to kill you. And the cool thing is, if you have this option where you can have someone, like if I'm playing a game and I leave it open where I can have someone like Civ or you come in to play the other character to try to kill me while I'm on my mission.
That's
unravel.
Oh, because that's what I want to know. I was like, is there somebody else playing the other character that's trying to kill you?
You have the option of either letting the AI or allowing someone to come in, whether it's a stranger or one of your friends on your friends.
Man.
Yeah. And they can come in, as the female character and come after you, or y'all reverse roles. But she is you can have her come after you to try to stop you from completing your mission and to stop you from going through the loop and make you repeat the loop all over again.
Right.
I'm guessing you have that turned off, Smoke.
What's that?
Do you have
Oh,
that?
hell yeah. I'll be damned if I have. I can see it now. Civ comes in. Hey, what's up, man?
Yo, what's up? Pop up.
Pop up. And I'm like, oh, God darn. And I get all the way sent back to the beach, But the cool thing is about this game, it doesn't make you go all the way back where you got to start fresh and everything else. There are certain points that if you hit a certain point in the beginning of the game, they explain it to you in detail, but you are the one to basically plan out your strategy, how you want to kill these bosses, the mystery behind these individuals, and what you're going to retain when you go back to the loop. Because you're going to end up repeating yourself over and over again to find the best way. They tell you in the game when you're playing it, there's a way where you can basically break the code where you can figure out how to get 2 or 3 of the bosses in a room at one time.
Okay.
Take them all out. But you still got altogether, there's like 8 bosses, including the girl that's trying to kill you.
Jeez, man. Good Lord, dude.
But it's I'm telling you, it's so much fun. You don't want to put the game down because you're like, oh, no. And you're starting to figure out the reason why who you are, the reason why you're there on the island. But again, I'm not trying to give away too much.
Mm-hmm.
You got to find out for yourself. But again, if I was to see this as a movie, Idris Elba would definitely play the Colt.
The dude, yeah, I got you.
Oh my God, I'm like, okay.
I thought we just put Idris Elba and everything.
But I'm telling you, if you're looking at this Colt character right now, you're like, oh yeah, that's Idris Elba.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
I'm Idris Elba. I goes where I go.
Yeah, basically.
Drink it.
Yeah. I'm telling
Drink
you.
it.
Yo, you play the game, you can hear Idris Elba voice in it, whether he's doing the American or British accent. You're like, yeah, I can see him doing this.
Nice. Okay, let's see. That's what I'm saying. I want a high note on Deathloop, man, and that's the only reason.
I mean, look, IGN gave it a masterpiece. I mean, so I'm like, wow.
But you put it as a game of the year, man, which is going to be intriguing, man. Like seriously,
Game of the year contender. Yep.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for the fact that if God of War came out this year, if all these other games that they were supposed to come out, it might have been a little bit more. But definitely, Deathloop was a pleasant surprise. It was a nice surprise, and definitely I give it Game of the Year contender.
Really?
If I have my way, I would definitely, because I don't know what else is coming out before the year is out, but right now it has my vote for Game of the Year.
I got you. Meanwhile, me and Civ are still thinking, man, like, man, there's been a lot of good games out, man. We don't know who to get the nod to, And so Deathloop. Okay, all right. So you got the nod for Deathloop, man, which if you haven't played Deathloop, people, like seriously, from what Smoke is saying, man, now you got me hyped. Like, really, you got me hyped, man. I'm going to tell you real quick, man, just real quick of what I've been playing, man. I just actually finished this game today. Of course, it's always the hypeness. There's always the hypeness that I got to play the greatest, one of my favorite games of all time, and y'all going to hate me for it. It's Sonic Colors Ultimate. Yeah, so Sonic Colors Ultimate, definitely a game that you definitely have to play for sure. If you haven't played Sonic Colors Ultimate yet, or just pretty much Sonic Colors in general, honestly, this is a game that I'll just beat this game today. It was so much fun. Again, the storyline is pretty much the same. It's just a remastered. That's all it is, man. Make it look better as it's supposed to. Of course, you're running around with with Tails. Well, they just run around solo, really. But you have the options of course, playing and having power ups called Wisp. So making you doing different features. And this is pretty much it has lost no love from any Sonic fans. Everybody loving it now, man. From people that pretty much been hitting me up and saying, oh man, I love how it looks, especially on PC. Of course, there's some glitches on the Nintendo Switch, so just make sure of that. But they did fix it though. They said they put a patch out. They did fix it for Nintendo Switch, so go ahead and enjoy it for Nintendo Switch. But I've been playing it on PC, of course, and just enjoying the splendor, the glory, the colors, the features, and just this game is phenomenal, man. Like I said, this game hasn't let me down yet. The replayability is so much fun as well too. So of course, for me, it took me about I'll say about 8 hours beating this game. But you got to go back and collect everything. You got to 100% this, get all the red rings. You got to beat Metal Sonic, man, and different races to actually get the Chaos Emeralds, man, to be Super Sonic, man. So I gotta do the quest, the second run through to play as Super Sonic for sure. But yeah, other than that, man, this game probably the top 3 Sonic games of all time for me is Sonic Colors. Definitely in that list. It's top 3. So I always tell people, hey, listen, you want to, if you haven't played any Sonic games yet, you want to be introduced to Sonic, for sure. Definitely go ahead and pick up Sonic Colors Ultimate, man, as we wait for the brand new Sonic game, which is Sonic Rangers. And I'm kind of scared because I don't know what Sonic Rangers is all about, and I'm thinking Power Rangers with Sonic with the Sonic team. Like, please, Lord, don't mess this up. I just want to have
Sonic ended up being the Red Ranger.
I hope he does, cuz you got Knuckles, man. I kind of want Knuckles, man, to play the the Red Ranger at least.
He'll have Elder's voice.
Oh, dude.
Ranger role.
Dude, I wish, man. I hope that's the case, man. Seriously. So that's pretty much.
It's a very Idris Elba heavy show we're doing today.
We are doing a heavy Idris Elba.
Okay, because that's cool. It's Idris Elba, man.
Hey, listen, man. Idris Elba can play anything, anyone, anytime.
The man can do almost anything. He boxes, he acts, he reads Shakespeare. I mean, the man does.
You've seen that video, right?
Which
You've
one?
seen the video where he goes into the I want. Hello, Mr. Coffee Man. I'm here to be a barista. I can make anything, make you little frothy drinks. And he makes it, and it's horrible. And he's like, I'm an actor, rapper, producer, kickboxer, and also a cat. So anyway, yeah, that's
Idris Elba.
Awesome. It's not video game related at all, but I'll definitely put that up on our site.
Yo, please, dude, you got to, man. I got to see this, yo. For real.
Like, he goes into this lab where these guys are making cancer medicine, and he just whips this thing together, and then it cuts to this thing. The laboratory's on fire and everything. And he goes to the guy, and he goes, "All right, now drink it." And the guy's like, "What? Drink it?" And he drinks this thing, and it's this. He goes, "How do you feel now?" He goes, "How's your cancer?" And the guy goes, "But I don't have cancer." And he goes, "Roar on the man! Oh, Kim Cancer!" I'm like, dude, that's this whole thing, man. It's the best. It's ridiculous.
Oh God, I gotta see this, man.
I gotta send it. Okay, no, we're talking about it now, and we're gonna have to put that.
Please,
it's awesome.
Please,
yeah.
Oh my God. Well, you know what? Another news, actually, man, to really get on the PlayStation bandwagon for sure. I mean, we listen. We show love to a lot of all the other systems and consoles and companies out there, Microsoft, Nintendo, Xbox, and television, what have you. But tonight is definitely a strong PlayStation night, man, because first of all, I don't know if everybody has the chance or has got the chance to see the PlayStation showcase, but I feel like that was the best thing happen. I feel like that showcase right there pretty much was the most beautiful showcase I've ever seen, with brand new trailers, with a couple trailers and the release dates that we've definitely need to basically, wanted to know, you know what I mean? Just a real quick recap, because again, like I said, this is all about, this episode is called Sony Dropped the Mic, you know what I mean? And they really did. I want to actually give y'all opinion on a few games real quick, man, and to see where the hype is. I guess where y'all hype is leading y'all towards to. I don't know if y'all going to reserve any of these games that's coming out, man. But one game, and they started off with Knights of the Old Republic remastered. You know what I mean? Or the remake. It's a remake. It's a remake or remastered.
I thought it was remastered.
It's a remastered, right? I keep getting remakes.
It's almost apple and oranges, but it's almost
basically. So they did that, which is great, you know what I mean? Because of course, you definitely want to, play it in some good high quality PlayStation 5. So you definitely want to do that, man. Plus, KOTOR was probably a great, maybe a top 5 Star Wars game if you want to count that.
It was amazing.
Yeah, man.
Probably number 1.
Probably number 1.
Darth Vader, the dopest villain ever.
Yeah.
I mean,
I could believe that. I could put that there.
I mean, really. I mean, name one that's better.
That's true. That's true.
That one might be the best one ever made.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. So definitely, if you haven't getting a chance to that you got your chance right now for all the PS5 owners for sure. But one game I want to point out, which is good, and I want y'all to see this trailer right here. It's called Project Eve. Project Eve was intriguing to me, dude. And I want to see what do y'all think about this trailer, because I mean, first of all, this is beautiful, dude. And when I seen this happen, well, come on, right? When I seen this come on, I thought it was like basically
Bayonetta. I thought it was a continuation of Bayonetta.
Right. People say that it was Bayonetta. People say that it was like a continuation of Nier Automata. You know what I mean? So there was like, which one was it? This is a standalone game. It's a standalone game right in itself. And dude, this is beautiful, dude. Seriously. I mean, what do y'all think about this, man?
Oh yeah,
it's amazing. I mean, did they indicate that this was actual gameplay footage, or is this just another,
gameplay footage? This is gameplay footage. I mean, seriously, and I'm like, holy crap! Because look again, if you play Nier, the Nier had the same type of style gameplay. So it's like, okay, this is dope. I'm all in on this. This is 100%. You know what I mean? Seriously. So I'm like, okay, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. And again, like I know this has
look, did you notice the little Death Stranding level there? With the floating tankers in the water?
Basically.
Hey, where's the giant tar whale that we can shoot for 9 hours?
You think it'd be like a copy paste kind of thing, man, for this game?
It looked just like it. It was crazy.
Honestly, you know what, Sid? Now to think about this, dude, I really think this is probably a little bit of copy paste on this, man. Again, because we thought, like Smoke said, he thought this was Bayonetta. I thought this was Nier. I feel like this is copy paste from both, games, to make this beautiful baby. You know, definitely a day one grab for me, for sure. I don't know, like I said about you, but this is definitely a great day one grab for me. I'm just loving the concept, and again, this is gameplay right here, just straight up gameplay footage. You know what I mean? So I'm loving this.
Cool.
I'm loving this, man. So I mean, really, I think they didn't give us the actual the actual date as far as when this thing is going to be released, but for sure,
2 years. Give it 2 years.
2 years.
Everything they talk about right now, every game, give it 2 years.
Yeah, I figure that.
Look, if you really want to talk about a game PlayStation wants to put out, I'm waiting for that Wulan game coming out.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Let's keep it real.
Facts.
If you really want me to be blown away, that game, and I know we're probably going to have to wait 5 years for that game to come out, but man, oh man, that
Dude.
game now. Okay, that's if it ends up being a road game, that would be probably one of those games I'll have to force myself to play.
Facts.
That game is just, oh my god, and then also because it's the Monkey King. I don't care what anyone says.
So yeah.
It's the Monkey King. You can't go wrong with the Monkey King.
Absolutely.
See, I don't. It didn't do anything for me.
Really? It's the Bruce Lee style, man.
Oh.
It man, Bruce Lee, it man. It's like you man.
I just don't know. I don't. Maybe I need to see more of it. I haven't seen anything of it yet. It seems too.
The
soon.
gameplay was amazing. The first 3 videos they put out, I
Mm-hmm.
was blown away. I mean, I was like, oh my god. I'm like, I've never seen it. And I mean, he changes from being like different creatures and everything else, and that was what made it so unique. Like he's basically living up to the legend of being the Monkey King, and he's doing those certain, and so I'm like, I'm waiting. I cannot wait to see how the unravels. I mean, like I said again, I just want to see a game that I don't have to wait for 20 years to come out.
Yeah.
And you only feeding us little scraps. Again, I don't have no problem waiting for 2 years for a game. Just don't have us waiting for 5. Like, again, Beyond Good and Evil. We're still waiting for that game to come out. And, I mean...
It's not even being talked about anymore.
Nah, that thing's on a hush,
I
yeah.
think it's dead. I think it's dead.
I think it's on a hush, yeah. Yeah, for sure. For sure.
There are a lot of games like that like all of a sudden they talk about stuff and then it just kind of dies. Kind of like how they were going to do that whole like, you know how they did like Street Fighter cross Tekken. They were going to do Tekken cross Street Fighter too.
That's right.
That died on the
I
vine.
forgot about that. Yeah.
Dead Island 2. There's a lot of games out there. They're vapor, man. They just
Yeah.
go away.
Which we kind of I remember finishing Dead Island with my crew and the Zombie Boys and all that. But do I want it to? Not really. I feel like that.
No, I definitely do.
You want it to? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh man. I feel like they stretched that story of Dead Island so much, man, that it's like, man, I feel like they ended on a high note that you don't want it to, man. I don't know. That's just me. I guess I don't know. It's a great game. Trust me, it's a great game. But dude, do I want it to? What else can you do with the story? I guess I mean, like they left the island. You know what I mean? I guess they come into the city side or something like that. I don't know, man. Dead City. Wait for Dead City. There you go. I'm calling it right now. We're getting Dead City, man. Dead City 1. But yeah. So that matter of fact, Dante on the chat said that they're it's going to be a while because they're swapping it over to Unreal Engine 5. That's the Wulong game. Yeah. So you're going to get the crispiness, man, for sure. And I'm definitely excited for this. Definitely. But you know what? Let's cut the brass tacks right now, man, because we know what we're here for. We know what we're here for. Probably the biggest trailer of all time that everybody got hyped for.
1, 2, 3. Let's say it all at once. Let's see if we all are on the same.
Agony 2.
1, 2, 3. Spider-Man 2.
Spider-Man 2.
He said Agony. I'm done.
I honestly thought you were going to say God of War, but okay.
God of War. We expect God of War for sure. But Spider-Man 2? Spider-Man 2? I mean, listen. Oh my God. The way they came out with this trailer, and I was like, what is this, man? And then you see Spider-Man and Miles Morales and together. But the fact that gameplay. Oh my God, dude. I cannot. I was so hyped that, matter of fact, I did the reaction on this, man, and my reaction video kind of went viral on Twitter. And everybody was like, yo, because I was like really hopping up and down because I was like, okay, we're getting Spider-Man 2. But dude, when that voice came out, and oh my God, yo, I was like, who is this? What is going on? What in the world is happening, dude? And I flew back in my chair. And first of all, again, when this game comes out, again, I'm gonna actually say this is automatic game of the year for sure, because it got robbed last time. You know, Spider-Man got robbed last time. So this is automatic game of the year. This is automatic game of the year. This is the beautiful thing, man. But when this man came out, and I was hyped, dude. I was hyped. Seriously. Best thing ever on sliced bread that came. And again, first of all, that and of course, you know, you Smoke, you already stole it. You said Wolverine, dude. Wolverine for sure. When they came out with that 1-2 punch, man, I said, Sony, PlayStation is a masterpiece. First of all, they're coming out with, I mean, really, they have the rights to Marvel for sure, man. Now it's like, okay, put out everything, dude. Put out everything. I mean, what else you want to see next, yo? Seriously. I didn't even want to see gameplay. I just want to see this. You know what I mean? When I saw the Knuckles bloodied, I was like, wait, don't tell me he's going to go snick. He's going to go snicked? I was like, he's going to go snicked. Yo, he's going to go snicked. And I was like, yo, I'm done. I'm done, dude. I'm done. I don't know how y'all feel about both those trailers, yo. Seriously.
Come on, I'm sold.
I'm gonna tell you, I'm almost more excited for Wolverine. I love Spider-Man too.
Yeah.
I'm serious. I mean, if they do as good a job with Wolverine as they've done with the recent Spider-Man games,
Oh, for sure.
wow.
For sure.
By the way, who is the other voice in the Spider-Man 2 trailer? The disembodied voice you don't hear. It's Kraven the Hunter, right?
That's right. It is Kraven the Hunter. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's Kraven the Hunter.
People were like, who could it be?
Yep.
Who could it be? I'm like, it's Kraven the Hunter. I mean, unless I missed something,
It's Craven.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, they didn't have to show him. I thought it was pretty clear.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Oh, dude, we already knew that, man. That was like, it was already, you know, even in chat when that thing popped, the chat was like, oh, that's Kraven, that's Kraven, that's Kraven. Mm-hmm. So that's gonna be so dope, man. But I mean, I just can't wait to see Venom, dude. Seriously, man. Mm-hmm. That means Spider-Man 3 is gonna be Carnage, dude. That means it's gonna be the whole Maximum Carnage game from the SNES, man, coming out, man. Just pretty much another high-res Maximum Carnage game. Dude, remember Maximum Carnage, Civ?
I would love that.
Dude, cuz. Yo,
I can push the technical limits of those consoles.
Facts, man.
That was a cool game.
Facts.
Cool game.
Facts, seriously, man. The chat also says that they're hyped for one thing as well too from the showcase, and I want to get you guys' input as well too, man, because I feel like this is gonna be a nice story. And matter of fact, when they did the PlayStation 5, I guess when they did the demo, you know what I mean, before the PlayStation 5 came out, and they started showing like the features of it, and it was showing one gameplay. The actual gameplay was called Project Athia, but right now we have an official title for it, and it's called Forspoken. And so Forspoken, which is really cool. I mean, again, you get this City Girl, man. You know, shout out to, you know, like I said, this graphics is amazing too. Seriously, man, the graphics is amazing. The actual actress that they based this character off of is so pretty. I had to follow her on Instagram anyway. So so this game is amazing. Again, this was Project Athia when they showcased the PlayStation game, right? PlayStation 5 console.
Who's your girlfriend?
Yep, of course. You know, hey, listen, man, listen.
Mark's gonna put his bid in.
Hey, simping. That's all. Listen, let me stop. But nah, but it's,
come on, y'all. Come on, man. Oh no, that's my girlfriend. Come on,
yo, but this is actually pretty dope, man. I like this, man. Like, you know, this is like, of course, she got the 10 rings, so of course, you know, you want to copy off of Shang-Chi, man. You know what I mean? Like, you know, Shang-Chi, anybody?
Dude, that went
Shang-Chi?
through my head too.
Yeah,
I thought about that.
Shang-Chi?
Like, yeah.
Yep, you know.
I'm glad somebody else put that together too.
I was like, oof, come on, and it comes out the same time Shang-Chi comes out, man. It's like, okay, we the originality, man. Like we just doing 10 rings now, man. We can do it 10 rings anything. But yeah, so this is phenomenal, man. You talk about
it's like that's your meme. You got 10 rings. Oh, that's cute with Sonic.
Yeah, it basically. Yeah. Dude, I'm about to make me have ideas now, man. Start making that, dude. Exactly. You know, Shang-Chi, then this girl right here, I think her name is Freya, I believe. Chat can correct me on that
Freya
one.
McNuts, you said
Freya, you know what, I hate you. but this is dope, man. Like I feel like I'm definitely will probably grab this day one just to check it out, man. You know what I mean? Because again, they did an in-depth detail of the game, of the I guess the Unreal Engine as well too, and showed the lighting and the different the ray traces and pixels. And I'm like, yo, this is actually pretty nice. And to come for this game to be out right, soon, and to come to light. And I'm like, okay, you know what? This game has so much detail, so much hype that I'm definitely want to grab this on day one for sure, man. So, definitely Forspoken is another one that, for those that you got to pretty much keep your eye on, definitely keep your eye on. I don't know how you feel about this game, guys.
Oh, definitely. February, yeah. February is one of my games on my list for February,
Yeah.
2022 is going to have so many games coming out. I mean, it's going to be a smorgasbord of games,
Yeah, facts.
So every month you're going to have some type of game that's going to have the ability to be potentially a game of the year contender.
Absolutely. And
every month.
That's the thing too. I feel like PlayStation is really putting all they're just putting everything on the table, because I feel like, again, like you said, Smoke, every one of these games right now has potential, has the utmost potential of being game of the year for next year. It's amazing, man. It's amazing. And then of course, they finish it off with of course the usual, which is of course God of War. I mean, I know y'all excited for God of War. For me, I have still yet to play a God of War game. So I do want to like get everything in order. Like I kind of want to play all the games in order for sure, But right now, when this thing came out, like I said, this is what they pretty much anchored the whole showcase with. This was their last game of the showcase, and rightly so, man. Like they came off. They started off with a banger. They end with a banger for sure. You know what I mean?
Well, the one thing they did said was they're not doing a trilogy on this. This is only going to be a two-part it's only a two-part game.
Really?
They're only going to focus on the Norse Tales, because it's going to take too long to make a third entry. So they're going to put everything into this.
Oh man, yeah. I wish.
Yeah,
it's so much. Again, there's so much Norse mythology that you can add on. You know what I mean? That really you can extend it as much as possible. You know what I mean? Like, but I guess so, man. You know what? Hey, listen, is this the end of Kratos? I don't know, man.
Yeah, we thought it was last night.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. You
realize, like, eventually what they're going to do is, if they keep up the pace and they keep making games like this on a long enough timeline, we're gonna get a version of God of War that occurs in modern day.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, okay.
Eternal. He just it's gonna be like almost like Assassin's Creed. Like everything started like, and then there's like a little time hops, and then eventually, like, we'll be in our like we'll be 80 years old and stuff, but eventually we'll see like Kratos like in the 80s, like battling communists or something, or I don't know. I'm stupid.
Yo, you know what, Civic? But here's my question though. See, if they bring Kratos in the modern days, then what's there to become of Assassin's Creed? Because that's pretty much the same thing, right?
Well, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what? That would be the crossover we need.
Oh my God, yes.
Versus God of War,
Dude. Oh my God, that's gonna be the same, man.
They kind of already did it with Watch Dogs already. They're already kind of doing it right now. The whole Assassin's Creed thing with Watch Dogs as a new entry or something, a crossover they did.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. In fact, now the thing is with the showcase of Thor, because we're going to see Thor in this game too, man. I like if anybody has seen the actual character concept of Thor and the body type, that everybody says like, oh man, Thor is a little bit chubby and all that. Well, honestly, dude, Thor is, how can you say it? Thor is, he's not like who's that actor, man? Who is that actor? Chris Hemsworth. That's not like the actual lookings of Thor. You know what I mean? Thor was a big dude. Thor was a big dude, but it's like all like that mass muscle, fat. I ain't gonna say that, but yeah, man, like he was tall. He was husky. You know what I mean? He's not like muscular like people would say. You know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, he's he got to be Chris Hemsworth. No, read your Norseman.
Understand? There's a big difference between bodybuilders and weightlifters.
Okay, yeah.
So bodybuilders have a certain look because it's more for the aesthetic. Yes, they are very strong, but most of them don't specialize in a particular lift, like a power lift or something.
Right.
You look at like Olympian style weightlifters, that's their job, is to perform on an athletic level. Those guys are huge, man. They have to have big body mass. and it offsets a lot of that weight. You can't weigh 190 pounds and put up 600 on a clean and jerk. You're just not. You got to have mass.
Yeah.
So I don't want to hear anybody. It's stupid.
I don't want to hear that. Yeah, exactly.
We get hung up on the dumbest stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the takeaway. It almost feels to me like it's the whole argument behind. Remember Abby? Everybody freaked out when they saw Abby from Last of Us.
Yeah, beat on musket. Yeah, it's like, man,
oh no,
come on.
That girl has bigger arms than I do. And guys, all incel groups of dudes were, I'm all off put by this. That's not realistic. I'm like,
but that's the thing. But
give it a break.
Right. But see, like I said, we make and folks get a chance to see the actual character concept. Matter of fact, our own designing artist, man, for the pass controller characters on the chat, Luna Mendoza is on the chat right now. She says she loves the design. She says there are a lot of bodybuilders who look like bigger guys. They're super strong. You know what I mean? When you look at the character design of and thank you, Luna. When you look at the character design of Thor, my first instinct was, this is Smoke. This is pretty much Smoke right here, dude. It's Smoke. That's all Smoke can do. Smoke and Keezy cosplay this. And it was like, yo, this is Thor. Because Thor is supposed to look like Thor's supposed to look like Smoke. Flat out. Like, seriously. You know what I mean? Not Chris Hemsworth, not no straight up all types of muscle, thin, kind of fairly thin and all. No, we don't want to listen. Chris Hemsworth, and much love to Chris Hemsworth for sure, man. Like, you did a great job acting Thor on the Marvel Universe for sure.
He's probably watching us right now. Like,
yeah, I was like, these sons of, but still, but
I guarantee you, Chris Hemsworth is not watching. I think it's fairly.
Sid.
I'm gonna see a tweet from Chris Hemsworth. Just watch. Didn't sing. I was watching.
Somebody's gonna tweet Crims Weather like, yo, look at this clip right here, man. So listen.
We got about as much chance of Chris Hemsworth watching as we do Idris Elba.
Oh man, let me get Idris Elba, man, to look at the last episode for sure.
Idris Elba callback for all y'all that just tuned in.
Try it.
Yeah.
Idris Elba edition. All right. Let's get talking about the games here. Enough of this chit chat about Chris Hemsworth. We're here to talk about video games.
It's a video game. I can't with you, dude.
We're not talking about me. We're talking about the game.
You guys, with all your willy-nilly talk about Thor and whatnot, we need to get to the games here. My name's Luther, a.k.a. Idris Elba. We need to start talking about the business here.
Oh my God, man!
That's my horrible Idris Elba impression, but
I'm the Black Superman.
Yo, I want him to be the next James Bond for real, because
dude, seriously,
is cool, but he's stepping down.
Yeah,
Idris isn't too old yet. Like, let's get.
For sure,
he's getting up there a little bit.
But facts.
He's still great shape, cool guy. Get him in.
Facts. Exactly, you're right about that, man. You know what I mean? Like, seriously, and I think usually, I think James Bond, whoever they get for James Bond, usually are in a 4-movie contract, I believe, or something like that, I believe, or 4-year contract. I'm not sure.
It's changed over the years.
It's changed over the years. Okay.
They like to have him for a couple different. Yeah, the only guy that was Timothy Dalton did 2, George Lazenby did 1, but other than that, yeah, they do. Brosnan was in 3.
Mm-hmm.
3?
Yeah. Yep, he was in 3. Yep, he was in GoldenEye. Yep.
And The World Is Not Enough.
There you go. Thank you. Yep.
Is that it?
I don't think it was a. It was 4. What was the 4th one?
What was the 4th one? I don't remember.
Chat got to look that up. Real
Holly Berry. Him and Holly Berry.
That was
That was tomorrow. That was The World Is Not Enough.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
No. The World Is Not Enough.
No. Hold on. We would get caught up in James Bond movies. Wait. While Civ is looking that up, and Chad's probably going to get to it before Civ does. And listen, I think that's what it is too. I think James Bond voice actors, or not James Bond voice actors, James Bond actors have a 4-movie contract in general. Civ, what you got? Well, okay, Civ got the whole box.
Tomorrow Never Dies. The World Is Not Enough. Die Another Day.
Die Another Day. Thank you. Die Another Day from Madonna, man. I forgot about that.
It was not good.
Yeah.
No.
It was okay. It was okay.
Any movie with Halle Berry is good. I don't care what.
You ain't lying, dude. Any movie with Halle Berry, man.
For someone who hung out with her, okay?
Dude, freaking John Wick 3.
Don't hate the hater. Don't hate the player. Hate the
game. Listen, John Wick 3. That's all I'm going to say, cuz seriously. But yeah. Now I'm going to tell you real quick, too, that the last trailer that, for me, that caught me, and again, I'm not a horror fan. I know it's gonna be horror too. I don't know if y'all are familiar with the band Radiohead.
Are you serious?
So Sid.
Okay, computer.
Okay, all right, bet. Okay, so check this out, right? So the thing is, and I'm gonna get to because it goes in line with the question on chat as well too. So really, when I saw this trailer, this is I'm gonna play. We'll play. This is a quick 45-second trailer. Let's watch this real quick because this is insane. Now, look at this real quick. That was Kid A, Amnesia. For those that are huge Radiohead fans like me, of course they got that off their album for sure. Kid A. I'm going to guess this is a sequel to Amnesia. You know, that Radiohead is doing work with. And when that trailer played, and you hear the tone, that song is probably one of my favorite songs. Is from Radiohead, called "Everything in Its Right Place," right? And that it's a chilling song, rightly for that trailer. And listen, I'm intrigued. I cannot stand horror games, horror anything, but just because Radiohead is making this game, I want this game so badly. I want to try it. I
don't like anything horror, so I guess that's why we haven't talked about the Dead Space remake yet during this episode.
Oh my God, I forgot about this.
That's why we're gonna shove that to the end of the show, huh? We're just not gonna give that any attention.
Listen,
only one of the greatest of all horror franchises.
Oh, for sure, absolutely, man.
Oh my God.
Oh, for sure.
Did you see that debut with the devs?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Dude,
absolutely. And see, that's another thing to look forward to, because I like to watch people play Dead Space as well too, man. So for that coming out as well, I'm like, you know what? I'm intrigued. I'm not gonna get to the whole. I can't get into the game myself, man, because I'll be like, freaking. I'll be like me trying to play half of Isolation, man. I'm like, I can't do it. I can't do it now. I can't do it. But Dead Space, man, like seriously, that's probably one of the most notable franchises, man. And I can't wait to see that when it comes out, to see a lot of other streamers play it, man, to see how that gameplay goes, man, and just just bask in the freaking glory of it, man, because I'm not going to touch it for sure. Absolutely. I know you're going to touch it, Siv. I know you're going to touch it. I know that is your baby right there. That is your baby right there for sure, man. But so that was a lot of the actual highlights, man, from the PlayStation Showcase. So again, I mean, PlayStation, they really dropped the mic on this one, man. So honestly, Microsoft, Xbox, the ball's in your court, man, because really from the showcases that you brought out, man, I mean, man, I don't want to be like biased, man, but Lord, y'all got to do better, man. Y'all got so many of these.
They've always, all those other companies, man, they've had their moments. Sometimes they get the wins. Sometimes
that's true.
They don't quite hit the mark. But right now, I mean, look, I don't care if you're a Sony fanboy. I don't care if you want to admit it or not. But it is absolutely their game to lose. Like they're doubling sales of every other console.
Absolutely.
With the exception of the Switch. Switch was still the number one selling console, I think, last month. But I think much of that has to do with you can't get PlayStations. They're not making. Xboxes and PlayStations are still relatively difficult to come by. So that's cool for Nintendo because people will buy. It's great news for them. But their supply chain's improving, so you can get those. And then plus we're getting the OLED version of the Switch here pretty soon, so that's cool.
Yeah.
But look, whatever you're into, it's a great time for gaming. I mean, everything's looking great. Sometimes you have to wait a little bit longer for it. Sometimes stuff comes out and it's a little buggy, a little glitchy. But man, what a time
to be alive. Absolutely.
It's really cool. And then plus, data miners recently just discovered some code out there for an undisclosed new Capcom fighting game, potentially a new Street Fighter game. And then also same thing with NetherRealm. And the rumor on the street right now is that Mortal Kombat 12 might be around the corner.
Lord, please let that happen, man.
I don't know how big the corner is, but it's around the corner.
Yeah, it's around the corner. It's around the corner. Around the corner is when we turn 80. So yeah, man.
Yeah.
But like I said, people in the chat, Jason Lopez on Facebook said PlayStation did a wonderful job not taking part of E3 just to make this presentation special with exclusives. I'm looking forward to play. And one question from Luna as well on Facebook says, did we hear the rumors about Hideo Kojima releasing supposed secret horror game? Smoke and Civ.
He talked recently about creating a game that would essentially change the environment of the game in real time.
Mm-hmm.
So it would be one of the first games ever that a developer could basically in real time flip a switch and change, the environment of the game, the whatever's going on in the game. They can directly influence it. And I kind of thought that was cool. We've always thought about stuff like that. Like, how cool would it be if, like, all of a sudden you were playing the game and somebody just flipped the switch, But yeah, I don't know if it's going to be a horror game. It could be, it should be, because I think he could do a really good job.
Oh, for sure.
Playable trailer from a couple of years ago when I saw Smoke in his basement sitting there. He almost fell off his love seat there playing the game. But yeah, no, that would be absolutely cool. I would love to see and I don't mean Death Stranding, because Death Stranding was not a horror game.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't.
It had some scary
stuff.
stuff.
It was a thriller. It was a thriller, yeah.
But I'm talking about, like, you know what I mean when we say horror game.
It's
constantly scary.
Right. Exactly. Exactly.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, Death Stranding was more of a sci-fi thriller.
I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean to step on you there, but yeah, what do you think?
I think I personally think that when Kojima finally comes out with it, he's going to have his own style when he makes the announcement. I mean, they just did the director's cut for Death Stranding, and I'm like, well, okay. I'm not, like, again, I love the game. I'm not so, I mean, right now, I just want Kojima to not have anything over the top. I just want him to put out a great horror game. Give me something that's uniquely different. And I mean, I like the path that he's going with changing the environment and all.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's on the right path. It's just a matter of how soon do we have to wait, how long do we have to wait, and it's a matter of when, and when is it coming? Again, I'm all for these games. It's just the waiting game. I hate the waiting period. I know some of them, yeah, we know, they're still in development. I've said this before. I've had an argument. I've said this before time after time again. I'm not going to run it into the ground. Bottom line, I like it when you have a game like they've done it before, where they surprised us, the masses, where they have a game like Star Wars that came out, the last Star Wars game.
Squadrons.
No, not Squadrons. Before that, the Jedi one. God darn.
Jedi,
Fallen Order.
Fallen Order. There we go.
Was it Fallen Order?
Yeah, it was Fallen Order.
Yeah.
And they surprised everyone. Within less than 6-7 months, bang, the game came out.
Right.
That's what I want. I want you to hit me and say, bam, we got a game. Here's a new game coming out in less than 3 months or 5 months or 6 months. And it is coming out tentative on this date. Don't have me wait 3 years.
Facts.
And like I said, throw me crumbs and all that stuff. Or when they put these games out, these trailers out, they don't tell you what system is coming out. They don't tell you if it's even coming out on Steam. They just show you a trailer, and I'm like, okay, am I supposed to be excited if you're not even giving me any more information?
Mm-hmm.
I personally, I can't stand it, because all you're doing is showing me a video. That's all you're doing.
Exactly.
You're not impressing me. So I really hope that Kojima, because I've heard all these different rumors about, he might be working on this game. I know he's working on this game. I know he was doing a lot of research based on some, it was a couple of Japanese horror movies.
Mm-hmm.
The Eye was one. It was another horror movie. I think it was The Ring, but he was doing research and all. I know that if he does, it's going to be a really good horror game.
Oh, for sure.
I just wanted, if you recall, there was a movie, there was a game that was in development called Ill. And I was like, holy crap.
Mm-hmm.
Again, it's not your kind of cup of tea, Mark, but
yeah.
I know the game was out. It was straight up hardcore horror. It was like a test development thing, and people were talking about it for a minute, but it was called Ill. If you can look it up online, it's probably still up on YouTube, but it looked really interesting. Definitely horror film. hard game, and it was hardcore. It was very hardcore. This is maybe 6 months ago, and now they're saying, well, I followed them on IG and everything else. So, again, you never know. So again, give me something that you're coming out with within the next year and a half.
That's like what happened with, remember Allison Road? That was supposed to be the game that was like, so Silent Hills never happened.
Right.
Playable trailer.
Mm-hmm.
And people were all bummed out about it. And everybody was like, well, wait, because there's a game coming out that is very similar to that. It was called Allison Road, and they had playable videos of it. You could see people actually playing the game. And it just went away. Nothing happened. I'm like, where did the game go?
Mm-hmm.
This was a couple of years ago now, so it is pretty safe to say it's probably a dead
Yeah,
project.
it's dead. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it
sucks, man.
I feel bad. Same thing, again, like there have been conversations about a sequel to Time Splitters. That's never happened.
Yeah.
There's been all kinds of stuff. And you're just like, oh man, don't get my hopes up, man. the other one was the new Metroid game, which finally did get confirmed.
Mm-hmm.
But for a while there, like a lot of us Metroid fans were like, we're all preparing ourselves like this may not happen.
Mm-hmm.
Like you got to start thinking like, hey, it would be great, but but the two big stories from the PlayStation showcase were two things that I didn't see, but I think could be real. They didn't show all their cards because I still think we're getting a Twisted Metal game.
Facts.
And I think we're getting Infamous 3.
Yeah, facts.
I think we're getting the Cole McGrath trilogy. I think we're going to get the final chapter in that story.
I believe that too.
I strongly feel like since Ghost of Tsushima was such a big hit for Sucker Punch, they put all their work into that, and it's totally awesome. That's great. I think once that dies down a little bit and they move on to their next project, I think we're going to see a full-fledged version. We're going to see an actual sequel to Infamous 2.
Mm-hmm.
And you do have to finish it because it did end on a cliffhanger. Like you get two different stories, two different endings, but both of them were kind of like, One in particular, I'm not going to spoil anything.
Right.
Go out and play Infamous 2.
Right.
But the one ending was literally like a question mark. Like, okay, now what? So it would be kind of cool to see that. I love Infamous. So, and then, Twisted Metal's the other one. I think
Absolutely.
we need a Twisted Metal
Dude,
game.
they have to, because you already know the news that, see, we talk about Idris Elba so much. Anthony Mackie's playing John Doe. Listen, dude, let's go. Twisted Metal movie coming out. Anthony Mackie is already casted as John Doe. Listen.
I heard they went with Anthony Mackie because they couldn't get Idris Elba.
Really? I'm about to say, like, really? What's
not real. It's not real. It's fake.
Dude, I'm about to say, dude, but nah, that's what's up, though. I like, listen, man, we getting a lot of these guys, notable actors, man, in video game movies for sure. So Anthony Mackie, man, in a Twisted Metal movie, I can't wait. Seriously.
You know what? I was excited for it before, but then when you get him, you're like, well, he's a name now.
That's absolutely.
Gonna be a cool project. They're going to definitely want to do right. So yeah.
Facts. You got that right.
Is it a movie or is it going to be like a series?
I think. Well, I got the article up here on Variety, and it says that Anthony Mackie has signed on a lead role, Twisted Metal live action series currently in the works of Sony Pictures Television, which I'm going to go ahead and assume this new series, which was first, it's a series. Okay, yep. So there we go.
You know what I could see them doing? I just thought of this. If they do it as a series, they could almost do it like a Twilight Zone or like a Black Mirror, where he's the recurring character. In every episode, it deals with like a different one of like the drivers or some different story. Like,
right.
And he's the constant because he plays a character that isn't actually a Twisted Metal character, right? Because who's John Doe in Twisted Metal? I don't know who that is.
I don't know who that is either, man. It's interesting, dude. So I guess, you know what?
So that would be, I don't know.
We'll see what happens, But listen, regardless, Anthony Mackie's in it. You know what I mean? So that's gonna pretty much. Oh, look, my eyes is gonna be on the TV glued. For sure. So we'll see what happens. He's
out of line, but he's right.
So
Anthony Mackie meme.
Hey, listen, that's all. But that's pretty much it. That's all we can talk about, man, for today, man. Listen, PlayStation did their thing, So we're happy for that, man. And who knows what the future will bring for the rest of the video game community, man, for every company. Like I said, we're again, like Sif said, what a time to be alive now, in this nice pool of content, of video game content. And listen, we're never bored. Trust me, we're never bored. You know, so we got so much more to go. We got so much more to handle, man, later on in the future. So let's get into it, man. Let's wait until these these months go by, man. But of course, see now here, okay. Are we going to do? I know November we're going to be at Too Many Games, and real quick, that's another announcement for those that came to like October. October we're going to be in Too Many Games. So we're going to do an episode in Too Many Games as well too, so you can catch live right there at Too Many Games. If you can't see it, we'll be on Facebook as well as Twitch. So we'll make that happen. That's going to be October the 8th at 9:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. November we will have a nice special episode for November, but I think December. Are we going to go back to our award show in December as well too? Are we going to dress up again? So we got our so that
we can give Deathloop its Game of the Year award for which I'm not disputing, but
it all depends on the fans voting, man. That's all it is. It all depends on the fan voting like last time. So we're gonna have our award show coming up in December, and people are asking, am I gonna wear the suit again? Yeah, I'm gonna wear the suit again.
Suit.
Yeah.
All right, so everybody has a homework assignment tonight. You gotta play a Batman video game for Batman Day.
Yeah, happy Batman Day.
And you have to go Google the video Idris Elba. I think it's College Humor.
Mm-hmm.
And or Idris Elba barista cures cancer or something like that. Go out and watch. Just watch that video. It's the best 10 minutes of your life. It's hilarious. So go out and go do that.
There you go. Absolutely.
Idris Elba.
Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, that is going to end another episode of Pass Controller for this month. Listen, you know what to do. This is the M Game credits right here. Please go ahead and share the stream to all of your friends in the gaming community so that they won't miss any of this info that we have shared today. Don't forget to follow the other social media outlets. We got Instagram, we got Twitter, we got YouTube, we got Twitch at PTC Gaming Show. Also send us your questions at our email address at ptcgamingshow@gmail.com. And more importantly, we have a community that's just for you gamers called PTC Nation. You can go and search on Facebook, PTC Nation, or just go on Pass Controller and drop down a little bit. You'll see the banner for PTC Nation. Remember, PTC Nation, you can go ahead and share your own gaming news, gaming memes, questions to us to answer on our next show, gaming polls and videos. Share your Twitch channels, your Mixer channel. I'm sorry, Mixer's done. Your YouTube channels, your Facebook gaming channels. Post your Xbox gamer tag, your PSN IDs, and Nintendo friend codes. PC Steam names. Remember, PTC Nation is all for you to connect with one another so that we can all pass the controller together. I hate you, Smoke. I know Smoke right now is pretty much going to go ahead and it's Smoke. Hold on. It's Smoke. I hate you, Smoke. Anyway, see, whatever. So listen, this is a great episode. See, he's mimicking me. I hate this guy right now. This is Smoke, man. I'm going to act like Smoke next time for sure. This is another episode. Y'all, I love y'all so much. Again, we will see y'all at Too Many Games on October 8th, 9 p.m. Or just hang out with us earlier than that too. We'll be there. We'll be on the show floor. Hang out with Civ. Hang out with me. Hang out with Smoke. We'll be there, man. So again, we're going to have a fun time. I hate Smoke so much, man. And so as always, guys, for Smoke, for Civ, I am McNux. And as always, get good.
Peace and hair grease, y'all.
I can't stand you.
Idris Elba.
Drink it.
Idris Elba. Drink it.
Yeah, I'm lost in time. Cold to the touch. I pretend like I don't remember your name. Every masterpiece turns to blasphemy. When I close my eyes, yeah, I still see your face.
You doing all right?
We were the thunder and the lightning. Burning fire started from the spark. I was ready just to watch you twirl. It was us against the world. You were the rain falling on my skin. Yeah, I was dying when you pulled me in. I was your rebel and you were my girl.
Is there anything you need? Anything you can do?
The world. Yeah, I'm paying great. All dust and fade.
Yeah, man.
When I call for you, all I hear back is pain. Every song must end,
No.
even diamonds fade.
No, man.
When the darkness comes